Before I start the video, I want to say that I love the JPG Ultramel Elixir DNA. And if you want the original, go get the original. But if you want to get yourself an inspired by or a twist of that fragrance, this is the video for you. Because today I have 3 fragrances inspired by that DNA, and one of these has a twist that I happen to love and will be the one that I recommend over the other 2. So Rayhaan Elixir is going to be throwing hands with Lattafa the Kingdom and Lionheart Man. Which one of these would you recommend to your viewers or your friends or your family members? Let me know down below in the comment section. Man, let's get right into it. So JPG Lamal Elixir is an Oriental Fougere fragrance for men, and I believe each of these inspirations that I'm showcasing today and reviewing fall under the same category of fragrance. They have those Oriental vibes because of the sweetness and certain aromatics, and the Fougere vibes because of certain aromatics, certain, like manly notes in there and stuff like that. And by the way, if you don't know, Fougere is my favorite category or classification of fragrances. Whether it's gourmand Fougeres, Oriental Fougeres, aromatic Fougeres, fruity Fougeres, I just happen to love Fougere fragrances. I believe that classification just suits a man perfectly. So my first inspired by this DNA is Rayhaan Elixir, and this one does smell very similar. I would say the difference between this one, first of all, this one is louder than that one. This one is louder than the original. This one can almost come off obnoxious at times. And honey actually is not listed in this fragrance, even though I know there's a hint of honey in there. This one is listed more as like a vanillic style of fragrance, and I would agree with that too. This can come off somewhat sweeter, but I believe this one is also smokier. So if you're looking for a more oriental twist to the JPG Lamal Elixir DNA, Rayhaan Elixir will do the job for you. Now the second one on this list will be Lattafa the Kingdom, which also smells like the Lamal Elixir DNA, except this is way sweeter. I'm talking about super sweet, right off the bat, sweetness, vanilla, honey. This one also comes off as like having like a higher dosage of tonka bean. Like I said, that's just my personal opinion. This is my experience. I have wore each of these fragrances a lot. Like I said, I love this DNA, and this one has a big dent. This one has a dent as well. You probably can't see it, but dents are kind of similar. And the third one, which is the one that I would recommend to all my viewers, and I'm going to tell you why. So Club de Nuit Lionheart Man. It's also an inspiration of the JPG Lamal Elixir DNA, except what makes this one better in my opinion is that it's way mintier and it's absolutely fresher than that DNA. Don't get me wrong, it's still honey, there's still sweet tobacco in here, there's still vanilla, you still get that kind of sweet benzoin vibe, but the lavender mint opening in this one makes it a fresher take on that DNA, which in my opinion makes it way more wearable. And the lavender mint do last throughout the life of this fragrance. They do tone down and those warmer notes start coming to the forefront, but this is a fresh, sexy take on that DNA. Longevity on this one, 8 to 9 hours. On clothing, it pushes like 10. And this one has gotten me more compliments than the other 2 in this video. And like always, stay healthy, get rich, and smell amazing while doing it. See you next time. Love you. Peace. By the way, my daughter's in the room and she's not letting me record this video. She keeps talking and making sounds.
Yeah, I seen it, all that little shit no longer excite me. Does it in my flow with lava, but my necklace icy. Pay the cost to be the boss, so grid is what the price be. They like on my IG pic.